Hey everyone, it's Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center on this snowy Wednesday. And we're not finished yet. We're going to get a little more out there. You're still tracking some snow. Even here in Lexington, there's just a few flakes flying, just a few, and then you've got more organized stuff to our east. So let's just jump right in. We got a lot to talk about. You can see where it is right now. I mean, it's coming down at a pretty good rate there along the Mountain Parkway and out toward Moorhead there along 64. So yeah, once again, our friends in eastern Kentucky covered up with snow. It's in Syersville, it's in Paintsville, it's in Prestonsburg, it's in Inez, it's in Louisa, Jackson. I mean, it's just rolling, and it's not finished. Let's get a little closer so you can see it. And you got the blue stripes there. Those blue indicators suggest you got some heavier bands. So around West Liberty and back toward Campton, I've got some. It's about to get that way in Syersville. Actually, it kind of is right now, but it'll pick up with intensity too there. Look at that, cleared out of Pike County finally, but you've got a little bit more to get through. That next round is on the move. So by later today, that push leaves us. It's quiet for a little while, but only for a little while. Watch that next development right there. You see that batch, 9:30 or so along Interstate 65, and then by midnight, it's right here in central Kentucky. And here's the thing, there could be some pretty intense little bands of snow that could quickly add on to our accumulation by the time this is all said and done. So you see another little round there, you've got some flakes flying out east, and it intensifies a little bit. You've got flakes that'll fly into the early morning hours on Thursday, and watch this, they keep flowing for a while, for an extended period of time. So those mountain counties could pick up more, as they often do. Single-digit air temperatures early that morning. Then we look at the snow. Now, what I'm doing here, I've broken it down into two because I want you to see it in two different waves, and then I'll show you the grand total. This does not count anything that's already on the ground. What this does is it shows you what I expect between right now and 3 o'clock. So another not 3/4 of an inch, another 1/3 of an inch to maybe 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more in some cases out there. That's what's left out there today. Then tonight, the next round arrives. Check this out. You've got an additional 1 to 2 inches showing on the map. And here's what my thinking is. I think we have an additional 1 to 3 inches out of all of this in the areas highlighted, because that's going to be the main target for some of that heaviest snow with this round. So the grand total, I think we're still right in that 3 to 6 range. I mean, we got 3, 4 here in Lexington at the station. You've got, so that puts us in that range, and then maybe a little more, and then you go 4 to 8 out east and in those high elevations. The other factor, cold weather advisory. Now, it only goes through Thursday morning, but I suspect that we'll get another extension on it going into Friday morning. Here's why. You look at the wind chill readings that we have out there now, it's single digits, it's closing in on noontime. Well, look at where they go later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. I've got quite a few folks out there showing 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees below zero at that point. Then we get into your Friday morning and I've got 5, 6. So yeah, I think we do it again with that. But now Friday does look promising later in the day. When you've only got a wind chill of 20, 25, you're doing pretty good. And that's during the daytime hours too. And you get some colder air around there for a while. But as far as the harshness of this particular period, after we get what we get tonight, we should be in much, much better shape. We'll be trying to clear up quite a bit of it out there for you. So, what a mess, right? What a mess. So, additional 1 to 3 inches for tonight's round. So it'll fall tonight late and into the early morning hours, making roads slick again in many cases, and then adding on to the grand total of all the other accumulation that's going to be out there everywhere else. Fun, right? I appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with us here on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to be back on television for WKYT News at noon. That comes your way in about 17 minutes. Have a wonderful day. See ya.